Hey guys, NightimeFox92 here with another build tutorial. I'm going to be trying to do these pretty regularly, but depends on my schedule really. So this is going to be on interiors. Interior design is a bit hard, but I'll do my best to explain it. It's not for everyone, but particularly people are good at it. So what makes a decent interior? This is in a wonderful village by Midternal, who's in our build team, Red Forest. So to make a decent interior, what you want is nice kind of spatial layout, because you want the rooms not to feel empty. You see here there's bed with nice space next to it, there's a bookcase here, nice bookcase design, and then just a simple chest and a cobblestone wall. Makes the room feel like it's not too cramped, but there's a lot in here. Also, another decent method of filling space is by putting in pillars. This nicely separates these two rooms, but it's also very open, so kind of like in a gameplay scenario this is going to be very easy to get around. And adding kind of wall features like leaves and just adding simple details can always make a build better. Okay, now for some example interiors. An example of a bad use of interior space would be, let me just grab my materials, say some torches, some fence. So we're going to use actual decent techniques for interiors, but in a bad way. So you throw in a table, maybe add like a little worktop thing here, maybe a table here, throw in a furnace, so this is a kind of interior which I see quite a lot, where people will kind of like vaguely fill the space to the room, and then we'll throw paintings and stuff up so they feel like it looks done, but that isn't the kind of interior you want. For a better interior, here's room 2. A good way to make a bed is with wool instead of an actual bed, just for aesthetic reasons. It generally looks better. Get in some slabs in here. I'm going to add in some pillars. Because remember, on the interior buildings you can always add in pillar designs and stuff just to make it look better. So let's throw in our bed here. We will improve this, but for now let's do this. So basically what we're doing here is we are separating off the space. So from putting in kind of structural pillars and things, it means this room, you could say it's 2 rooms, but it's still one big room. You're utilizing the space a lot better. So we're gonna throw in some carpet on the bed. Usually it looks a bit better. This is just like a simple bed design. I need to think of what I want. So just for in general, if you want to have lights, a nice touch you can do is put an item frame. That's just a nice simple touch you can do. I'd maybe you can add some depth here. It's a bit hard on buildings where you can't obviously go and do things outside. But if you do have space, if there's like another wall here, you can indent it. Because making a 3D space, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. It's a lot better than doing a 2D one. Like the adding the dimension to the build just generally makes it look a lot nicer. Okay, so we're gonna add in this pillar, like a little design bit here. this is kind of like an interior I would do for a medieval build, because you have to remember each theme is going to have its own type of interior. So a modern interior would be different from a medieval one. Adding small detail like buttons, just make it a bit nicer. Probably actually just add the little variation of colour. I'll speed through the rest of the interior, but hopefully you like this when it's finished. Okay, and here is our finished interior. You have to imagine that there'd usually be a wall here. So you can see there's a big difference between these two rooms. Adding the structure, I've added in these ceiling beams. Just adds kind of like a nice effect. It makes the room feel a lot more solid. Adding in these pillars just gives you like a separation of space. So we have our bed here. Obviously there'll be a wall here, probably like a window. You've got a chest, a jukebox, that makes sense. In kind of like the room, you've got this long table design here. Personally, I feel like item frames with items in look a lot better than paintings, although kind of like an inset painting like this looks decent. I've added in a very small table and chair, because someone could be sitting here, but like it doesn't take up too much space in the room. Because you want to be able to get around, but you want space to be taken up. Because this is medieval, I decided to put hay in, kind of like they may be using it for food, or they may be cooking it in the fire, or there's actually chickens cooking in there, something like that. We've got this bookcase design with leaves, look very good in builds. In interiors, you can use them very effectively. Trapdoors are also great. I've added in these cobwebs. It's just like small details that make the build look better overall. So hopefully this video has helped somewhat. I'm not the best at interiors. You can use carpet and stuff as well, but I kind of prefer having a nice floor design. It probably would make it better if maybe you varied the wood a little bit. Just to add some variation. So hopefully that helped somewhat. I'm not the best at interiors, but hopefully it gives you an idea of what you kind of should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing. And yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment, a like. Let's see if we can hit 25 likes on this video. Big ask, but we can do it. And see what video we'll do next time. Please leave me a comment on what build tutorial you want next, like a particular area, like if you want terraforming or something. Generally a smaller topic's better than a bigger topic. Obviously, like interiors I can do in one video, but if you give a very big topic, like how do I build a castle, obviously that's going to be a bit harder. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.